Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. My name is Nina. What's your name? It's nice to meet you. Let's sing our good morning song together. We're going to stretch our arms out like airplane wings. We'll fly to one side, over to the other side, fly back to the middle. Big stretch out in front. Now take the circle up over your head. We'll stretch on this side, over to the other side. One more time up at the top, and now let's sing together. If you know the words to this song, you can sing along with me. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Good morning, friends. I hope that you're having a great day so far. Let's get started with 3 things quickly. Number 1, turn on our listening ears. Number 2, put on our thinking hats. Today, my thinking hat has some buttons underneath my chin, so I'm going to button them up. And the last thing that we need to do is warm up our hearts, like this. Boom, 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 boom. And now we can move on to the calendar and weather chart. Let me grab my pointing stick. And first, let's go over the date. Right up here we have the month. Do you remember what the month is? September. That's right. Today is September 9th. I'm going to move the chip over from yesterday. Yesterday was September 8th. Today is September 9th, and the year is 2021 or 2021. Let's count to see how many days we've had so far in the month of September. Can you take out your counting finger like this? We'll warm them up to give them a little stretch. And let's start at the top with the number 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've had 9 days so far in the month of September. Now let's sing the Days of the Week song. If you know the words for this song, you can sing along with me. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's go down to the bottom of the chart and let's go over the days of the week together. Listen carefully for the sound, and if you know what the day is, you can say it with me. This says that yesterday was Wednesday. That means that today is Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday, the last day of the weekday. Let's sing Today is Thursday together. It goes like this. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday, all day long. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday, all day long. And if you go back up to the top of the chart, we have the season. It's still summertime where I live, but only for a few more weeks. Then we will say goodbye to the summertime, and we will say hello to a brand new season. Do you know what season comes after summertime? Fall! You're right. Fall will be here in a few more weeks. At the bottom of the chart, we have a picture of the weather. So let's sing the weather song together. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Today where I live, it's a beautiful sunny day. When I look outside of my window, the sky is blue and clear. I only see the sun. And my temperature chart is on orange because it's warm and sunny. What do you see outside of your window today? Thanks for sharing the weather with me. Now let's move on to the letter, the number, and the sign of the week. Can you tell me the sound that this letter makes? Let's do that together. J, J. And what is this letter called? J. You're right. This is a capital or uppercase J. J says J, J. So today I have something that starts with the letter J, J, but it's not inside of the letter box, and you'll see why in a few minutes. Here's your first clue. This is something that you do with your body when you push your body off the ground and into the air. What is that called? A jump. That's right. Can you show me how you jump? Wow, that was a big jump. Jump starts with the letter J, J. This is how you write an uppercase J, J. One more time. And here is the double-digit number of the week. This is the number 15. When you write the number 15, you have to write two numbers. Can you show me with your fingers what number you write first? 1. And after the number 1, you write the number 5. 1, 5. 15. Let's count to the number 15 together using the large bead frame. Today we're going to count to the number 15 using the large bead frame. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 110, 5 units, 15. Let's take a look inside of the number box and see what I have to count. I have these clovers or shamrocks. Now usually each clover has 3 leaves on each plant. So if I have 3 leaves on each stem, that means that I should have 5 leaves altogether. 3 leaves on each to make 15 leaves. But let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We counted 15 leaves altogether. And let's double check and see how many stems I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 stems with 3 leaves on each stem to make 15 leaves altogether. We've gone over the letter of the week and the number of the week. So now let's move on to the sign of the week. Will you show me how to say school in sign language? School. Now it's your turn. School. School is a place where you make friends, learn, and grow. And in order to do that, you want to make sure that your body is healthy and ready to learn. But how can you do that? One way is to make sure that you eat plenty of nutritious foods and drink enough water. When you eat food that is good for your body feels good too. And when your body feels good, you have energy and the ability to focus on everything that's going on around you. So let's practice packing up some healthy snacks for school. For today's work, we are going to be preparing a nutritious snack to give us energy that we need throughout the school day. So right here I have some small Tupperware containers. I have a knife, which I'm going to use to cut up my apple. And I have a spoon, which I'm going to use to scoop the hummus. I also have some rice cakes right here. And underneath I have a cutting board. So let's start off with my apple. I'm going to clear everything else out of the way. And all I need right now is my apple and a knife. So this apple has already been washed and is ready to cut up into smaller pieces. I have a cutting board right here and I have a knife. So earlier in the school year, we've gone over how to use a knife correctly. Right here is the handle of the knife. With one of my hands, I'm going to wrap my fingers around it like so. This is the blade of the knife. This part is sharp, so we want to make sure that our fingers and hands stay clear. With my other hand, I'm going to hold my apple on the cutting board. I'm going to bring the blade of my knife to the top of my apple, and I'm just going to start moving it, cutting back and forth like this. Here's one piece of the apple. Bring my blade of the knife back up to the top and start cutting and sawing back and forth. Here's another slice. Turn my apple around. Bring the blade back up to the top. And it looks like I'm going to be able to get one more piece of my apple. This time I'm going to lay my apple on the side so that it doesn't slip around. And there we go. This apple core I'll give to my chickens, but right here I have 4 slices. If you'd like to, you can cut them into even smaller pieces, like so. And one more. Set my knife down. And next I'm going to grab a Tupperware. Now, in order to open this Tupperware, I'm going to hold it with one hand. With my other hand, I see this little flap right here. This little red part of the top is sticking out. I'm just going to pull it upward towards me like this. And the top comes off. I can put all my apple pieces inside. And once it's full of apples, I take the lid and I press it back down. So here's my apple snack. I'm going to put that aside. Next, I'm going to fill this Tupperware container with hummus. So in order to find the little flap, it looks a little bit different, but I see it right here. So I'm going to hold my Tupperware with one hand, and I'm going to pull and lift the little flap towards me until it opens up. Here is a large container of hummus. Now I definitely don't need all of this hummus for my snack. So here's the little flap, which I'm going to pull up towards me to take off the lid. I have a spoon and I'm just going to scoop some of the hummus into the smaller container. Take the lid, press down, and I have some hummus. Now I want to dip some rice cakes into my hummus. So in my last container, I'm going to put a rice cake in here. Here's the little flap on the lid. Pull it up towards me to to open it up. I'm going to untwist the bag of rice cakes. It looks like there's a smaller bag inside. Lots of crumbs on top. Here's a rice cake, which I will put into my Tupperware. Put the rice cakes back into the bag. Twist it up and press the container lid on it like so. I want to keep pressing it until I hear a clicking sound, like that. And then I know that it's sealed in place. So I have a rice cake, and I'll dip my rice cake into some hummus. And I also have some apple slices. And all of these containers can go right into a lunchbox or a backpack. Or if you do your schooling at home, you can put it right into the refrigerator. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. What is your favorite snack to eat during the day? My favorite snack to eat is hummus with crackers. Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Give my video a big thumbs up and find me on OutSchool for my live and interactive classes. You can also support my channel by checking out my Patreon page and gain access to bonus features for your child. We have one last song to sing before we go. Can you wave goodbye like this? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.